Good morning, watch fans. This is Big Jim with the Big Wrist, and I've run across a small problem with my very, very nice GWB-5000 Black Titanium with the sapphire, the whole 9 yards. This is my most expensive G-Shock at $1,700 retail, and goes for about $1,300 to $1,400 on the used market. It's a great watch. It's supposed to have a 8-month power reserve in total darkness. It goes into power saving mode when the screen turns itself off, and that actually works really well. But the power meter, you can only see it in the app. The app's, G-Shock app, and it only lists a few GWB movements, so it's not like it's a really super great app. It's kind of shitty actually, but anyways, you can only see the power reserve meter there, and this has never gotten above 50%. It stays at 50% for a very long time because it draws a lot of light from everything else, but it never ever gets above 50%. So there is the technical specs require 168 hours of bright sunlight to get this thing from 0 to 100%, which is 20 odd days at 10 hours a day of bright sunlight. So it's a lot of light. So I did 3 weeks, 21 days at about 12 hours a day here in Las Vegas. We get about 12 hours of bright sunlight a day in my backyard. So I did 12 hours a day for 3 weeks. It never got up to 50%. So I spent another week of sitting literally right in the middle of my backyard on a table, right in the middle of the sunlight. And it gave it another, whatever that is, another 90 hours of bright sunlight, and it didn't help at all. So what I did was I found the particular cell. This is the cell number that's inside here. It's a CLT 1660. It's a genuine Casio part. Ordered it from one of the suppliers. It's just a small little button battery, and I have done a lot of batteries over the years. So I'm going to replace the battery here on my channel. So what you'll need, I have a movement tool. I'm in a movement holder. I have a case back remover, and I have the parts. So first things first, you have to get access to the back, and the easiest way to do that is just to open it up. There it is. Take that out. It's going to fall anyways. So now we have the back. All right. Put this in a movement holder. Get it clamped down nice and tight so I can get a grip on it. And they're good now. So now you line up your These work as well as almost any movement holder I've ever used. I've got a couple. I like these just because they store flat. There it is. Very easy. Very carefully. This is a steel back on a titanium watch. So, it's also hardened steel tip that's turning it. So you got to be careful. You don't scratch the back because it's not hardened titanium with the DLC coating like it is on the other side. So I'll be really careful. This is not a watch I'm ever going to flip. That's why I'm fixing it. I contacted Casio in basically 3 to 4 weeks to fix it. Free, obviously. So the part was $10 or something off of Amazon. So I watched a bunch of videos on how to get this done. Pretty straightforward. You take the movement holder out like that. Okie dokie. You take that piece off also. And there's your battery. So you want to line up the battery so it's the same. I'm back. I figured it out. Yeah, I was doing it wrong. So there is a little spot right back here. You see a little spot right there. You gotta open that up right there. That's the latch, and the latch unhooks. There it is. See, it unhooks. How nicely that was. So you unhook it, grab some tweezers. See how the battery came out? And that's how you want to put the battery back in. Exact same way. The battery goes back in. And should here, if it's in properly. Gotta make sure it's all the way in. Ah, there it is. No, not all the way in. Why isn't it going all the way in? Oh, there it is. I got it now. There it is. You felt a little click. There it is. So now we put all this back in reverse order. Goes on first. Luckily, I take really good notes. I know how everything goes. I laid everything out correctly. I'll make sure there's no cat hair because I have cats, of course. And I have a little blower. So here it is. This is a little photography blower. Does a nice job. Right, the same way I put it back on. Should fall. There it is, it fell in place. All right, I got it that time. Took me a little bit. So, now, the seals feel pretty good still. I'm gonna put I'll put on my magnifiers because I make sure I can see it properly. I have magnifying glasses. Allow me to see the seals incorrectly. See, there's a little bit of goober right there. We can see that. Got that. And there's a cat hair right there, of course. Wouldn't be my house without a cat hair in it. I even lock my door, shut my doors, my cat can't come in. Because I don't want to have to deal with the cat hair, obviously. It appears that the gasket is sitting correctly. All right. Now we put this back on. So we turn it until it connects. Felt a little connection there. And if I did it correctly, I'll have a screen, but it'll all be set. So that's on. Now let's connect it to the G-Shock app. So bottom right corner. It's the word connect. And the app is spinning up. Recognizes the phone, the watch. And everything is connected correctly. And the battery, let me show you where hang on folks, hang on. Let me raise this up a little bit. So as you can see, the battery is now at 3/4. It's never been above 3/4 since I owned it. So obviously that battery is a nice workable battery. I'm going to charge it I'm going to charge this battery now in the sunlight, and we'll see how far it goes. I really appreciate you guys watching this. It's not too hard to do, and it keeps the watch in my hands. I'll have to send it off to God's country for 3 weeks or longer. I appreciate it. Everyone have a great week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.